One was that there wasn't a lot of breakfast competition, grab and go breakfast competition. We looked at their location, their strategic location, and we realized that there were only actually two other restaurants in the area that were offering any kind of breakfast items at all. And there was also some construction going on um, in front of one of the two stores, and that store was no longer really offering a lot of breakfast because of the construction, making it difficult to find parking and those kinds of things. Sometimes shit like that just happens, and you have to be ready to capitalize on it if you see that it's available to you and an opportunity. So we did a little more investigation about pricing, about what people might be looking for, about the grab and go options for breakfast that they could do, and really sort of what the traffic was in front of this brick and mortar location. And then, timing it around when the businesses around them would open, but then also how people would travel through times of the day, that kind of thing. Because they did have a pretty brisk takeout business. So basically, what we did was we did some cost benefit analysis across a couple of opportunities. And one really showed that the breakfast opportunity in that moment was actually likely going to be the higher revenue driver and give them that extra revenue that they needed. The margins are really good for breakfast. They're actually better than dinner when you look at a lot of different things. And then we were able to really, instead of like doing an expanded lunch menu, or increase their marketing spend, we actually just implemented this grab and go breakfast idea, and it took off and it did really well. Now, obviously, when all the construction was done and stuff, there was increased competition, so they had to do things the right way to increase the number of loyal customers, people who would come and see them, a couple days a week or whatever. But yeah, the breakfast service was implemented from 8 to 10:30 with a very limited menu. I think they had maybe 6 items. And with most of the existing staff and kitchen capability, they had to open up one more person to be available at the register. But again, traditional restaurant growth would have suggested simultaneously expanding into multiple areas like dinner hours, lunch menu, increased marketing spend, and launching service delivery, like for your lunches. Basically, what ended up happening though is we were able to capture the revenue just by recognizing there was this huge gap in an available breakfast service that the community needed where they were located, and it turned out to do really, really well.